Oh shit.
That's good. Who do it? The white boy Aja?
I messed up. Here you go.
Who do it? The white boy Hacha?
How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me?
Welcome to another installment. This is the Reggie Bucum Podcast. As you hear the seductive soul music coming through your speakers right now.
Sir.
I am your boy Meech Castro, man. That is my Hispanic brother Pete. You know what I mean?
All the gang sounds, all in one shot.
Never seen all the deaf people gonna be cursing you out now when they watch the show. But
no, my bad. Go ahead.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. I just want to make sure let y'all know, remind y'all to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We appreciate y'all joining the conversation. And if you want to join the conversation, they got the comment section over there. We can put your comment up on the screen, man. If somebody has something really, really intelligent to say, or they have something that they're really knowledgeable about, we'll send you the link and you can come cam up with us. You know what I mean? And tell us, you know what I mean, if we got something wrong or anything. We don't give a fuck.
Yes, sir. We want you to cam in.
Yeah, we want y'all to be active though.
Open forum. Yeah, exactly. Be active.
We want y'all to be real active, man. That's all. So Pete, what's up, man? How you feeling? How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I actually woke up with a little something up here in my sinuses. I don't know if it's allergies or what. Ever since I moved to the South, and now you said you're dealing with the same thing, moving to the South and dealing with allergies and all that kind of stuff. That started a couple years ago into me being here. Shout out to the water drinkers. No Apple Crown tonight, just water. Cause you know what I mean?
Why?
Like it's because of all this. And somebody hit me up last pod and thought that they was like, yo, what was you doing? You smoke? Yo, I do not smoke, bro. I cannot do that. It's not legal here, and I gotta that was all Apple Crown. Because remember, Meech, you said it. I started right here and I was supposed to sit. Remember, I told you I was sipping. Bro, right. In like 20 minutes, I took all that. I drank all that, and I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, I'm a lightweight too. I ain't ashamed to say it no more, man. 1-2 drinks, I'll babysit the whole cup, that one cup the whole night.
I'm the same way. Meanwhile, my wife, my father-in-law, my two brother-in-laws, they all from Texas. Bro, okay. My wife would drink anybody. I put her up against anybody under the table, bro. They ain't Irish, but they can. We went on a cruise, right? My father-in-law's job was
shout out to OG Benny. I see you out there. I gotta add my radio voice with this music.
Yeah. What's up, Benny?
I see you out there.
So my father-in law's job was like, yo, you've been with us for 20 years. You were supposed to get a free vacation like 5 years ago. He had no idea. So he's like, oh, all right, cool. So what y'all trying to do? So they told him, look, we're gonna give you this much money to go on a vacation, take your family, whatever. So long story short, we take a cruise. It's me, my wife, my two brother-in-laws, and my father-in-law. He had never been on a cruise, nothing like that. But they decked it out. They paid for the balcony rooms. They paid for unlimited drink, all that. Right. So we get on the boat, and my father-in-law, he was in Cali for like almost 30 years. But he's from the backwoods of Texas. Like used to kill squirrel for food, all that, like redneck for real.
Right.
And so we get on the boat. He calls me Bubba. He's like, hey, Bubba. I'm gonna walk over to this bar and I'm gonna go ahead and tip these gentlemen now. So I was like, all right. We went over there.
Hey, Bubba.
He reached over to the board, two $100 bills, and was like, hey, buddy, this is my son-in-law, that's my daughter, these my two boys. There's more where that came from. You take care of us. Bro, let me tell you something.
Are you straight?
Bro.
Yo.
Bro, everybody knew who he was. They was giving us top shelf everything. Like we bought the unlimited drink package, but the next step up is like the top. Bro, we drank top shelf the entire time. So we get on a private island, and he also paid, my father-in-law's job paid for us to have a private cabana. But where the cabanas was at, they had a bar separate from the rest of the activities. Yo, these dudes sat over there. This is no lie. We met some dudes that was feds on the boat. Right? They was feds, but they brought greenery, they brought everything, bro. So they on the boat partying, and we hung out with them a couple nights. So they was all sitting at this bar. Bro, within an hour and a half, there was no more rum left at the bar. None.
Y'all drink it all?
Not y'all. I had one COCO LOKO. It was a little mixed drink. My father-in-law, my two brother-in-laws, and one of the Fed dudes we met on the boat, bro, they was just there drinking. He left because he couldn't deal with it. My father-in-law, my two brother-in-laws, bro, they drank all the rum. People was coming up to the bar like, hey, can I get a da-da-da? He's like, yo, we got no rum. What can I have? We don't have no rum. Finally,
drink all the rum.
And you know, it'd be like Haitian boys. So the dude was like, ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you, these gentlemen right here took all the rum. There's no more rum. She's like, well, what am I supposed to do? He said, you got to leave the cabana area.
We'll do it the white boy acha. That's all I hear. That's all I
missed
hear.
an opportunity. Hold on. I missed an opportunity to hit him with the.
We'll do it the white boy hacha.
We'll do it the white boy acha.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, man, I'm married to a white chick, and white folks could drink. You heard what Kat said tonight.
No, white folks can drink, my nigga. I've been around. Trust me, I've been around the good white people of the United States military. Those some drinking motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Those are some drinking motherfuckers. That's all they get paid. That's what your tax dollars are going to, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all don't know, your tax dollars are going into the American soldiers, and that's going to the local bars and state stores and liquor stores.
Sheesh. How about you, man? How's your week been?
Good, man. Good. Blessed. I can't complain.
Good.
Yeah. Looking at what they got going on out here in this thing we call the world now.
Man.
That remember the whole shooting in Texas in Uvalde, the school shooting or whatever, right?
Right.
So they all came together and they decided to fire the police chief.
Really?
And, yeah. Ooh. And he didn't show up for like the little city or town council meeting or whatever when they were discussing whether they were going to fire him or not. He didn't show up, but he released a statement saying that it was wrong how they took his job away, and I think he's planning on suing. Do you think he was wrong in that whole how he handled the whole thing? And he also mentioned though that at the time of the shooting and the events was going on, he said he didn't see himself as the like the head person in charge.
Really? Then he got to go.
So who else was in charge then if you're the police chief?
Exactly. Who else is supposed to exactly?
Because I thought the chief of police was like top of law enforcement in that area. Or
well, you figure if there's no feds there, right? If the feds don't show up, you're in charge, right? When they show up and say, "All right, that's it, we in charge," y'all go ahead and fall back.
Yeah, when they come in and say the movie shit, I'm taking control of this crime scene, like, you know what I'm saying?
And you shouldn't want that. You shouldn't want the feds to come. You should be able to be like, nah, you know what? We got this. Everybody stay where you at. We got it.
At the end of the day, this is your town. Exactly. At the end of the day, it's an active shooter. At the end of the day, if you're live, and then it's fucked up to say, I think they should have went into that room and taken dude out. Whether
they should
you die or not, that's what you signed up for. You signed up to give your life for this person or that person.
Yeah, that's you said it best. You signed up for this. All right, go be a cop.
Now go sacrifice your life potentially and go save these fucking kids.
Exactly. And you know what? To even have the balls to say something like that out loud, that you didn't feel like you was in control, or you didn't feel like you was the boss at the time, that right there, it tells you everything you need to know. So
it don't make sense.
You don't got an argument for not getting fired at that point.
You
Right?
don't have an art, and then you got to live with that, and that's what fucks me up. It's like, how do you live? And it's every cop out there. How do you live knowing that you did nothing to save those kids' lives?
Nothing.
You stood in the hallway for 45 minutes to an hour and a half before you did anything.
In fact, all that training, all that. In fact, the city should be suing him and make him pay back all the money they gave him for doing that job.
I forgot what I believe. I forgot how much it is. I want to say it's $1 billion, but I said it from the beginning. Those parents or the families of everyone who lost their lives, the teachers, the students, they should all sue the police department and that city of Uvalde.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I think it is a lawsuit coming down now, and I want to say it's like $1 billion all with all the families together and all that.
What kind of coward does that, bro? And then admits to it. Basically, I was scared. So you know what should have happened? Because I'm sorry, bro. And you know, you could say, like, you know, it's like the 9/11 thing. You can say whatever you want. When you on that airplane and these dudes got the guns, a lot of people are like, oh, I would have jumped up. Nah, you know, that's kind of tough. But in that situation, bro, I'm type person that if I'm there to do a job, if I'm a cop and I'm there, I would have been like, you know what? Fuck all of y'all. I'm going in there. If I get clapped, just know y'all got to deal with my wife. If y'all really gonna let me go in here alone, because I'm gonna go in. Well, you can't go in there alone because I'm the captain. I'm the captain now.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's all one person had to do was just say, you know what? Yo, this ain't right. I'm going. If y'all want to stay here, stay. Because what? Ain't y'all a brotherhood?
Supposed to be.
Right?
Supposed to be a brotherhood.
So anytime they kill one of us and you can't get none of them to talk, they don't talk because what? Because it's a brotherhood. Now all of a sudden, what happened to the brotherhood? Now all of a sudden you have a chance to be a freaking hero and actually do something with that brotherhood mentality, and instead you stand outside the doors and you let little kids get killed.
You let kids and teachers get killed, and then
that's disgusting, bro. Anyway,
yeah, it's some bitch shit.
Yeah, I don't want to talk politics the whole time, but you know what I mean, right?
But at the end of the day, I don't even think this is politics. I think it's any grown man, no matter what nationality, what what color you are, what race you are, whatever, any grown man that sees a child in trouble and literally does nothing.
Sheesh.
And I'm not talking about falling off a bike. I'm talking about like some real trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you do nothing. It's like, come on, bro. How do you live with yourself? How do you sit up and just, you feel me? So it's kind of weird, man. I didn't get that. There's nothing you can say to me to justify, you know what I'm saying, the action that they took, which was nothing. Just like Benny said, man, somebody should have stepped up.
Exactly.
It was not one of them motherfuckers be like, man, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Like nothing.
So they all cowards. They all should be fired.
Yeah.
They should literally go to the next town and be like, yo, we need to borrow like half your squad while we fill new positions because we about to fire everybody. Everybody who was in that building or outside those doors and did nothing for that time frame, you gone.
They should be
fired. And he shouldn't even get to be cops no more. Period.
They shouldn't have been able to be cops from the beginning.
Right. You right about that.
What type now? It makes me think even deeper. Is like, what type of training did y'all have? You know what I'm saying? How long was the academy? Like what are y'all doing? What are y'all taught? Because especially in the time that we live in, every police department should be going through active shooter drills.
Absolutely.
Everywhere. And
y'all quick to draw guns on us, huh? You got a 15, 16-year-old kid in the building with a gun and nobody want to step up.
And that'd be the weird shit with me. See, and then that's where I don't want to take it, because then it's gonna go to race. But it's just,
yeah. I mean, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta take it there. Like, for, I teach, for those of you listening, or I think Benny knows by now. So I teach high school. We've been back in the building for 3 weeks, and we have 2 police officers in the building. I'm pretty sure all schools in the country now have that. And bro,
they're saying now that a lot of people complain about police officers being in schools because it said it makes the children feel uneasy and it makes them feel I don't know, it just makes them they don't feel safe if they see a police officer walking around in school with a gun and all that. And it was like, what?
You know what
So
that is?
What are you talking? So if you see a police officer, I grew up seeing police officers at the mall.
Right.
I grew up seeing police officers everywhere there were public settings. And I grew up seeing police officers at school. Like, what are you talking about?
You know what that is, bro? That's this social justice, my feelings matter bullshit. Because I'm gonna tell you what, bro. These are people that are putting this into their kids' heads. Mm-hmm. So then the kids get freaked out because the parents are freaking them out. But that's all this. That's that left. That's that left. That like super hard left stuff. Because bro, in the school that I'm in, there's middle class kids. There's kids that get busted in from the hood, and they love the cops in the building. The two cops, they be like, yo, they goof around with them. They ain't scared of them at all. Right. Now let me guess. If we had to do a poll, I bet you that the parents that are crying about this are parents in suburban high schools, in suburban schools, period. Right?
I mean, for the most part, they were white parents.
Right, exactly. That's my point. And I'm sorry, and I'm married to a white person, so this ain't nothing racial. I'm just saying, like, that's that Karen shit, really. Think about it. I mean, like Benny's on here, you're on here, right? So look, that's like the conversation where you can't be from the suburbs, white or black, especially white, and tell me what oppression is. If you went to a private school, you don't get to tell me what oppression is. The crazy thing is, the world we live in now, a lot of these folks, especially white folks, now all of a sudden they get to define what that means. And I've asked people before, like, okay, if you can answer these 3 questions, I'll let you do that. Have you ever been chased out of a neighborhood for the color of your skin? No. You've been beat up for the color of your skin? No. You ever been chased out of school for the color of your skin? You ever been walked around a mall or a store because no. Guess what? You don't get to define what oppression is. Think about this. Harvard students are now crying that they're being oppressed. What are you talking about, bro?
What do you mean they're crying that they're being oppressed from what, though? I would need to hear your argument. I'd be curious to hear your fucking argument with that.
So I'm just using that as a barometer, right? Mm-hmm. You're a rich white kid. You don't know what oppression is, bro. I'm sorry. You don't know what oppression is, and you don't get to define what oppression is. Especially not to somebody, a black and brown person that has had to deal with that shit all their life. Go tell you're a Harvard lawyer. Go grab Meech's grandma, sit her down and say, let me explain to you what oppression means.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My grandmother, in the nicest way, is gonna tell you to get the fuck out of her face.
Exactly. And that's how it should be. Hey, yo, where Ma is, I think he's on his way out of work. Ma has been at work and he's been on the gym and
Ma's been a little busy, man. We trying to get him back in here though, but
yeah. So those of you that are waiting on Ma, because to me, Ma is the funniest guy I've ever met in my life.
I love Ma, man.
So the deal is, guys, that I got brought into the podcast. I'm the third guy, not the third wheel. I'm the third guy, and the agreement was that we can all have the podcast. Even if one guy can't make it, or if 2 guys can't make it, somebody can hold the podcast down. That way we can podcast consistently instead of doing them every once in a while. The idea is that somebody can always grab the cross and keep moving. So that's the thing right now.
Never stagnant.
Oh shoot, wait, that's Prezi. Hey, Prezi, I'm a fan, bro. Just from this podcast. Like I was telling Benny last week, and I was telling Meech. So I teach audio production at a high school here in Nashville, and a lot of my young boys know who y'all are because I put them onto the podcast. And actually one day, this was last year, we had a chill day. You know, everybody just kind of hanging out. Sometimes I'll put stuff on YouTube, and somebody was like, yo, I need to put that dude Bull Prezi on from the podcast. I need to see if he could rap for real. So I was like showing him all this stuff, and They love the whole Philly culture. Like, it's crazy. I even got them saying,
That's what's up.
got them saying you drawing, like stuff like that. And they
I
love
like to hear that shit in the Memphis accent. You drawn, man.
Yeah.
That shit would be hilarious, man.
So like my last name is Okendo, but they call me Mr. O. I just tell them, just call me Mr. O or call me Vic. You don't got to call me Mr. or whatever. And yeah, so and since I'm, what I mean, it's crazy because I got to get into that story how I even got into teaching. I don't have a college degree. You know that, right, Meech?
No.
I don't have a college degree. I got a GED. Here's the crazy thing. I'm about to trip y'all out. So in the state of Nashville, if you can prove that you
or in the
have,
state of Tennessee. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. I'm bugging. The state of look, even without the Apple Crown, I'm over here messing it up.
And you teaching our children? See
right.
what I'm saying?
Like, we need to get this nigga off the books.
Right. Get this motherfucker off the books.
So if you can prove that you have a certain amount of years in a profession, and Nashville is trying to offer that profession as a class to students,
right,
they'll hire you, and basically they'll give you a 2-year license, and during that 2-year license you have to basically earn credits by doing all their trainings, and then at the end of the 2 years, if everything is good, they give you a permanent license to teach. So yeah, so that's it. That's why I'm teaching. I mean, I got, I walked in there with my resume, and somebody had told, I went to do a lecture at a college, and the professor, when I was done, she said, listen, I got a strong feeling that you're going to move into teaching. And I was like, yo, I just got my GED. She's like, nah, don't worry about that. Give me a number. And then like 2 months later, I was in Philly shooting apartment.com, and apartmentguide.com is one of my clients because I'm a photographer as well. And so basically, while I was shooting stuff for apartment.com in Philly, they called me, and that's how I ended up with the gig. Oh, shoot, look who's in the chat. Look, it's a good thing he don't teach geography. Oh, listen, man.
Me too, GED gang.
You got the GED too. Hey, listen, it works,
Nigga,
man.
you need to cam up, motherfucker. What's up, man?
Yeah. But yeah, here's the thing, man. Like being, being from the street and then being able to get into other rooms. It's a long story, but like one thing my mom died when I was 12, right? But I found my dad the year my mom died. So the first year I went to go see my dad, he was waiting for me with a belt.
What?
Yeah, I hadn't seen the guy since I was 5 years old. He waiting for me with a belt. So after we do the pleasantries, the hugging and the crying and all that, he's like, all right, now listen, put this belt on. I'm like, okay. So I put the belt on, and he's like, I'm gonna tell you something. When you hear no Philly slang, you keep your pants up, no sagging, blah, blah, blah. You talk correctly to people. And that was the thing my dad instilled in me.
Wait, where was he? Where was he? Like, where was this?
He was in LA.
Okay.
Yeah, because my dad was 14 when my mom got pregnant, so his family moved him to LA.
Oh, wow.
And I only saw him once before my mom died. So basically the whole idea was my dad was just saying, look, I want you to be able to talk to street people, and I want you to be able to sit in a room with millionaires and be as comfortable.
Right. That's
what my dad used to always tell me. And I got a crazy story about that I won't get into right now, but it ended up being that my wife, the girl that I met that I was going to marry, who's now my wife, she lived in that world. We talked about that in the last episode, like some of her friends and some of her aunt's friends that are freaking worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
And yeah, it's a long story. But we're gonna get into that one of these days. But the whole thing is that whole, and so now I'm telling my students that, like, look, it's cool to have your little accent and your little whatever, but you got to know when to turn that off. So like Donnell Rawlings has a thing where he talk about having that work voice. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
He was like, you call his job, he'd be like, hello, fireman, like,
my
yo,
mom used to do that shit.
Yeah, you got to be able to turn it off.
My mom used to do that shit. My mom used to be cursing us out. And another thing, don't none of you motherfuckers in. Hello, this is Camilla. I mean, like, what
right.
the fuck?
You gotta be able to turn it
Jekyll,
off.
Mr. Hyde bullshit you got going on. Yeah, bro, you gotta be able. You just gotta be able to hold your own in any demographic, any circle, any. That's why my mom sent us to the school we went to. You know what I mean? It was only 8% of us, and we all were from the same neighborhood. So
yeah, like
the rest of them.
I went to Lincoln for high school, and you had to take a test at that time to get in. And me and this dude Lewis from the neighborhood, we ended up going up there. We cheated on the test. I got in and he didn't. He was like, yo, why you gonna go to Edison? And I said, look, bro, if I go to Edison, I'm not getting out of high school, bro. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Eighth and Lehigh at Edison? What Edison you talking about? Or the one on
Edison right there on off of Fifth.
Luzerne?
On Luzerne? Yeah. Edison High School. So I was like, yo, if I told him, I said, bro, if I go to Edison, it's a wrap. I'm only last probably 2 years. So I literally would get up and take 2 buses and a train all the way to the Northeast to go to high school, bro.
Yeah, like.
And what happened?
Lincoln wasn't. It ain't no better now, but.
No, not now. But at the time, there was only 3 Puerto Rican students and like 50 black students when I first went there. Yeah.
That's the early 2000s, late 90s shit.
Hey, and ask mine. So I come on, I get on the block one day, right? I come back from school, I get on the block, and everybody is up the block. So I get up there, I'm like, yo, what's going on? They like, yo, you missed it. It was a riot at Edison, blah, blah. And then we find out that me and Mont's man that we grew up with, Flock, apparently started that whole riot over a Nintendo tape.
That's funny.
Mont, correct me if I'm wrong. It was 2 people fighting because Mont didn't go to Edison either. But apparently it was 2 people arguing, and Flock yelled free fall, and he jumped on a table and hit somebody. Bro, they had to close Edison for 2 days. That's how bad that riot was. And I was like, see, That's why I told y'all. That's why I ain't go to Edison, because y'all niggas be wild. And it was like, yo, you missed the whole thing.
They had to fuck some shit up. They had to close that shit down for 2 days.
2 days, bro.
They had to fuck some shit up.
Big time. And the only time that school ever closed. So another thing, my man Mikey Raw, our friend Mikey Raw, me and Mont's friend that we grew up with too. Mont was actually closer to him toward the end of his life. But when he passed, they had to close the school for 2 days, bro, because the students, it was so bad. Like they had to bring in counselors for the whole school. It was a madhouse in there, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, ask Mont. Mont was with him. Mont was with him when he passed. God rest his soul. But yeah,
that's true. That's damn near like on some East Side High shit or something.
Yeah,
like, the fuck. I'm cool off Edison, man.
Be telling like, huh?
I said I'm cool off Edison.
Nah, Edison. Yeah, that was like trying to go to
So what's this one right here? You said Tupac's artist / team ruined songs with short verses.
I hope Benny is still on for this right here, and I hope Prezzy's still on for this right here, because somebody got to correct me. Maybe I'm wrong.
What?
I was listening to, what was I listening to the other day? Damn, I should have. I was listening to a Pac joint, and then I started thinking, and I went back and started listening to other songs. The boys Pac had on his squad, they were whack, bro. They ruined songs with their verses. Am I wrong about this? Like, for instance, that Wheezy joint, wee, right? That joint, I love that record.
Yeah.
But the other boy that got the verse right after Wayne on that is either
Mac May,
Officer,
Mr. Officer, Mrs. Officer. Let me get them. Yeah.
That verse is terrible. And who was the boys that was with that Pac had signed up? What was they called? The
Outlaws.
The Outlaws. Every one of them boys was trash, bro. How you
Gaddafi, all of them was trash,
bro. They ruined They ruined records. Look. Yo, look at the chat.
Yo, listen. What was the hit 'em up? The hit 'em up wasn't that bad. Yo, get out the way. Yo, get out the way. Yo.
Nah,
Biggie
listen.
Small just got dropped.
Nah.
Like, he was fucking it up.
Nah.
Mike, Frank White need to get spanked right. Yo.
Nah.
They was fucking.
Nah.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, man.
Listen. Jay signed artists that could hold their own. Weezy signed Nicki and Drake, so you got to give him that. But everybody else, for the most part, like I'm listening, I can't remember. God, I'm so mad I can't remember the damn Pac song. But I'm in the whip riding, and I'm like, yo, damn, these boys, they fucked the song up. Like,
That's what I'm
Nobody
saying. They
in the
wasn't
studio.
trash, man. See,
They were trash.
They wasn't trash, man. He said you bugging.
All right. Oh, okay, Benny.
He
All
not
right,
drinking tonight. He not
Nah,
drinking tonight. I'm the one that's drinking.
Nah, look, I'll accept. That's why I said if I'm wrong, correct me. But I'm gonna go through my playlist and find them songs. And on the next episode, I'm gonna tell you because, bro, they ruined songs.
K-Dot said they was basic as shit.
Basic.
I don't think they was basic. You tripping.
That's what I'm saying, K-Dot. That's what I'm saying, K-Dot. So it's not necessarily that they was trash, but how you on a record with Pac and that's the verse you churn in? Like, what are you doing, bro?
What do you mean? He heard the verse before they
and that's Pac's fault. But could you imagine if Free was turning in trash verses on some of the records he was on with Kanye and Jay? Do you think he would have made those records? How many times have you heard of rappers getting pulled off songs because the verses wasn't good?
Oh, plenty of times. Jay-Z snatching nigga off. If the song too hot, Jay-Z was snatching niggas off the song.
First of all, Jay was taking other people's records and taking all their verses off and making the songs his. Cause you know that just give it to me.
Yeah, give it to me. That wasn't even supposed to be his. He's like, who is that?
He robbed the shit out of his own artist.
Emilio, that's you? Yeah. Take your verse off there, man. You can leave yourself on the hook, but
as soon as they left the studio, he went up to Pharrell like, "Yo, let's go ahead and get these verses real quick." Could you imagine that? And then you gotta still be under that boy's label after he do that to you.
Free had trash verses on albums though.
I agree.
Look, Benny said, "Please send me the link." Free did have trash verses, man.
Yo, listen though. But for instance, I love 1900 Hustler. I love that record. Free's verse on that record was good, very good.
Hold up, man. You got me wanting to. I want to listen to the Outlaws.
No. But I put Free up against any of the Outlaw boys. Just Free. Much less Oskino, Sparks. Of course, Beans. I mean, Beans was next level, I think. Look, you listening to songs now. Yo, I can't look at my playlist right now because the background music will stop, but I promise you I'm gonna do it. Benny, I'm gonna do it. I know Benny over there with a belt. Like
They wasn't trash, man.
They were trash, bro.
What?
You mean to tell me that Mr. Officer,
Mac Main is trash. That's why Mac Main is corporate for fucking. Yeah, that's why he's corporate for Young Money. He's trash.
He was Basuda, bro.
But these niggas was not trash, man.
Yes, they were, bro. Yo, let me see. Is Mont still on here? Hey, remember
not trash, man.
Remember that record, Super Ugly? Yeah. That Dre joint, the beat was crazy, but the boy was like an acquired taste. What was that boy's name? All I need to know is that
y'all wants to be with me, and she ain't playing.
Me and the boy almost got into it at Scott Storch's house.
Who, him?
Yeah, me and the boy. He tried to come at me sideways.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
He got mad because
what did he do? I'm about to find out his name.
Did I just drop the name? My bad. Yo, can we bleep that name out? Freak it, it's there.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a long story. We'll talk, bro. We'll talk. I don't really like.
Oh man, you could. And
Mark knows the story
between the sheets. That was that shit.
But you know what? Mine is right too.
I'm trying to figure out his name.
What was that dude's name? I came home and told Mont the story. Like, Mont got the greatest impression of the boy. Like, he said, all I
already know it.
Liquid almost smacked the shit out of me. And he what I'm saying. Yeah, he puffed his chest up on me, bro.
Then he said Free had a lot of bullshit verses.
He did. I'm not going to take that away from you. I'm not going to take that away from you, but he was good on the records that mattered. Can we agree on that? Can we get Free on the podcast somehow?
He said we're going to have to come on his live after this on Instagram.
The debrief. Nah, listen. Hey, Benny.
I'm trying to think. What was the name of that song, though?
It was Super Ugly.
Oh, all right. I need to know the name of the boy name, man.
That beat was crazy, though.
Wasn't it?
Oh, wasn't it? God. Too bad Dre didn't freaking make the beat.
Who made it?
Dre put his name on so many beats that other people made. It's not even funny.
Oh, don't tell me Thomas Edison a lot of the producing.
Yeah, he had, bro. Anyway, guys.
Anyway,
podcast.
Anyway,
hey, Benny.
Nocturnal
was his name.
That was the nigga name. Nocturnal.
Yeah, Nocturnal.
Thank
Nocturnal.
you, Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike. Yo, Nocturnal. That's the
He
only
was
time
already
you heard
mad.
of this nigga.
He was already mad because the white boy, he was looking for the white boy to finish a couple songs, and he couldn't find the white boy. So he came up to his house, and me, my cousin, like,
you know what? Wait. You know what you got to press, right?
Oh shit! Imagine if I had that Apple crown.
You looking for who? Who do it? The white boy, Haja? He's looking for the white boy.
A lot of people talking
Oh, yo, oh, hey, this is my joint right here.
Fuck off.
The young boy. Nah, but yeah. Me and Boy almost got into it. Nice guy. After the fact, he tried to get loose on me. You know why he tried to get loose on me? Because he was standing in the living room, right? We was in the living room. He's in the living room already mad because he can't find Boy. And then they had NSYNC. They was doing a NSYNC interview. And I was saying the boy Justin is gonna be the superstar. We was having like a debate. Like, I don't know, I think the other boy, blah blah. And then dude was like, man, all them niggas is trash. And I said, bro, my man right there can sing his ass off, bro. And he was like, no, he can't. And I said, yes, he can. That man is blessed. And he went off, bro. He was like, man, if it wasn't for, and he started dropping all these R&B names. If it wasn't for none of them. And I was like, bro, what the fuck does that have to do with? And then he kept raising his voice. So I told him, I said, my man, you gotta lower your voice, bro.
Yeah.
But it was me and 3 other Philly boys in the room. And him. When I told him he had to lower his voice, he looked around the room and was like, all right, I'm out.
He got offended. He said, fuck that.
He got offended because I said the boy was blessed to have like the vocal skill he got.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I told him, I said, bro, you literally assigned to Dre. You got a hit record out right now on the radio. You really crying about that? Like, for real? You really upset that I said that? He was like, nah, I'm just saying, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. Anyway. Who do it? The white boy hot shot? I had to hit him with this joint right here.
Yeah. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me.
Hey, hold on a sec. I got to do this real quick. So me and Meech was having a conversation about like cheesy.
You know it's serious. He turned the music off.
Yeah, I got to turn the music off because I'm about to play a clip that's gonna make Meech laugh hard as shit. So we was talking about how like what was we talking about? Oh, we was talking about how like they got these corny movies where like, you know what I'm saying, like these dance movies, and there's always like 1 or 2 white boys or white girls in the movie, and they always play, anytime a dance battle's about to go off, they play generic shit.
Oh, it's the generic, like
Meech said the most perfect song to the point, bro, that I laughed. Meech, I was laughing about that this morning, and we talked about that like a week ago almost. Meech, I had to hit him. Here you go.
Batman Scoop, Crooked Clan, Timberland.
Why they immediately go to that John right there? And all of a sudden,
that's the generic. That's the generic like go to for a dance scene in or a club scene in every mainstream movie.
Especially like the super white Jones, where it's a couple.
What?
Like the black kid is the cool one, and they trying to like.
Oh my god, yo! You got served, killed it, man. After you got served, I promise you, every movie that had a dance battle or anything like that, you're gonna hear Timberland and Magoo. Bro,
it would be like this. So you want to dance off? Let's do it.
Oh man. It's gonna be one strong nigga in there with no shirt on,
right?
Doing all Terry Crews moves,
right? Back, doing like a double, triple.
Yo, no, he all them niggas. You know what movie I hated? You know what movie I hated when it comes to dance? Remember the movie Rise?
Oh my god!
Do you remember Rise with the crump dancing?
Bro, I couldn't finish it. Pause. I could not finish it, bro.
I hated that movie.
I can't even get started. Like, I start watching movies like that, and within 5 minutes, I'm like, here we go. This is bullshit.
I hated it.
You know, it's the worst being a teacher and being like, all right, y'all, today's a movie day. And I'm like, what y'all want to watch? And some kid always got it drop. The worst movie ever, bro.
You ain't watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yo, it be the dumbest stuff. So now I don't even ask. You know what's crazy? You know you getting old when like a movie that was dope 10 years ago, the kids be like, I ain't seen this yet.
Weird as shit to me.
Yo, last week I put on The Dark Knight. Nobody in the room seen it but me.
Batman?
Yes.
What's wrong with these kids?
Or last year, right? We in class and I'm talking about some stuff about, and I go, yeah, it's like when 9/11 happened. Bro, it was like crickets in the room. I'm like, what was you at doing 9/11? Like, Mr. Oh, I wasn't even born yet. Like,
yeah, I was about to say some of the motherfuckers was probably 2002, man.
I went home. Yo, listen, I went home driving in pure silence, bro. Like accepting that age has
just
befallen
reflecting on life.
On my whole life, bro. I came home depressed.
No, but you know what it's like, right? Not hearing Timbaland and Magoo at a dance battle is like going to a Philly block party in the 90s and you don't hear.
Oh my God.
You're going to hear that at every fucking block party.
At a house
always party. when you go to block parties, you know what songs to expect to hear. When you went to when you watch movies that's going to have dancing in it, you already kind of know what you got served. Save the Last Dance, all them dumbass. That was Save the Last Dance was a horrible.
Is that the joint that Tay Diggs was in?
No, it was the other black dude.
Oh,
that
no. Yeah.
That was the other black dude from Barbershop.
Yeah. Him and the white chick that was in all those
white chick was in. She was the hot white girl at the time. I forgot her name. The chick with the underbite and all that. She was
and she
white girl.
And she was always a black dude's girlfriend in every movie she was in. Am I lying? Am I lying?
He said make him watch Amistad.
Nah, can't do it. I'm over the slave movies, bro. I'm watching Django. Did you hear the last joint when we was listening to Donnell Rawlins talking about
Julia Stiles? That was
Julia Stiles. That's her name. And she wasn't really cute. She was like kind of weird.
No, she wasn't cute, man. She was straight off K&A. She wasn't cute. Yeah, she was a K&A. You take a white girl off K&A right now. If you don't know, if you're not from Philadelphia, in Philadelphia, that's Kensington and Allegheny Avenue. If you take a woman off K&A right now, cleaned up, they ain't doing that. That was a white woman that they just blew on. She all right, put it in there. That was like the other white girl from 8 Mile. That's how she was in 8 Mile. That's how Chris was that that wasn't Christina Ricci, was it?
Ooh, here go the other beat though. Hold on a sec. I just made 2 beats real quick for the pod. Benny, I make beats, but I'm expensive.
I make beats, but I'm expensive.
Yo, listen.
Mac Daddy.
That was a joke. That was not a shot at nobody. That was a pure joke. Hopefully, OG.
No, that means it's going to take him a lot to actually really take that shit serious.
Mac Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I lost my virginity to that song, to be honest with you.
Yo. What?
That's a joke too. Relax.
Oh, I was about to say, like, what? You got to give me the scenario. What was going on, man?
Nah, it was a joke. I did lose my V card to a song, but I ain't gonna put that out there because that ain't nobody business. And I got a wife, and she's got the link, so who knows?
Yo,
I married the opposite of me,
right?
Completely, but
no, but Julia Stiles was not it. Good brother.
No, and then like remember the actresses that you thought was bad until you got older and you was like, wait a minute, this chick is ugly.
Who you got? Pamela Anderson, bro. Yeah. I mean, even back then.
But I don't like fake boobs, so yeah.
That's who it was, Brittany Murphy. Every time I saw Brittany, I mean, I understand. I think she passed away, but every time I saw her, she just always looked like she passed away like 10, 12 years ago. But every time I saw her, she just looked like K&A.
John. Yeah, she was a regular John. But yo, you know what's crazy? So Brittany Murphy, what was her big movie? The big movie she had. It was wasn't it the Beverly Hills joint? What's the name of
Brittany Murphy had Clueless.
She was also the voice of Luann on King of the Hill. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. She was the voice of Luann on King of the Hill. If you watch her movies, sometimes she does that. She does the Luann voice, and you're like, "Oh, wait a minute." Yeah, she was. Luann.
No, yeah. I can hear it now. I'm thinking about it. She was the dumb niece.
Yo, shout out to Random Night Core. Yeah, I know. Listen, bro, I love.
I'm trying to think of somebody I thought was hot when I was younger, and then.
But it's Jones too that like. You see them now, and they still bad.
I seen somebody on Facebook earlier today. It was funny as shit. Said they had a Nell Carter crush when they were a kid.
Nah, he got grandmama issues. If he like Nell Carter, bro.
Nigga said he liked Nell Carter. He was like, she was the first of the BBWs. Like, Nell Carter though, nigga.
Yo, but who was the first of the BBWs for you? I'm gonna tell you mine.
Like and the ones that I actually like. You know who fucked it up for me?
Who?
Because I was a young boy. Kim Wheatley. She played Sugar on Next Friday. I was like, man, I was like, what? Next Friday was like 2002. I was like 13. I was like, man, I'll bust Sugar down right now, man. Uncle Elroy got him one. I was like, okay, Elroy got it, and Sugar looked like she'll hide the pack too if the boys pull up. You know what I mean? If the boys pull up, Sugar will hide the pack for you, and she a freak. Yo, like, you see how she had him in there? They was both in there, knocked the fuck out, man. In that water bed, they both was in there. Sugar done fucked Uncle Elroy to sleep, my nigga. You know what I mean?
And they tried to go for the nephew, right?
Right. Like Craig trying to get away, man. I'm trying to get some of Sugar too. You tripping, Craig?
Oh,
I am not. What? Sugar was about to get that shit up.
Shout out to the chat, man. People, it seems like people are having a good time.
Hit the pack, man.
Yo, did you see what Mike Epps said? Mike Epps said to Taraji P. Henson on that Nokia joint.
No,
he said that bitch been to prison before.
Can I say something that's unpopular? A lot of motherfuckers don't like to say. And I don't know why. I said it before, and niggas looked at me and it was like, you know, so much disgust. I don't think Taraji is that attractive, bro. I
think she got her moments.
Yeah, that's what she got her moments. But I don't think you ever see a chick that was so ugly, you be like, she fine a little bit. Like, you ever see a chick that was ugly or she was just weird looking, and you be like, she fine in her own way. Like this.
No.
She weird looking, but she fine.
Yeah, listen, I'm a strong believer in this. I've met girls that are not like when you see them, you don't think, you just like, she's a 7. But then her attitude, like her personality take her up like another.
Yeah, I've had that before too. But I'm saying like just with Taraji though, it's like you look at her and you be like, same thing with like Alfre Woodard or something. You be like,
yeah,
like she cute in her own way. You can't describe it, you can't put your finger on it. But it's like Taraji, she like, you look Nia Long. That's a beautiful motherfucker.
See, but Nia Long is that's what I'm saying. She don't got her moments. Every moment.
That's what I'm saying. Nia Long is a gorgeous. Like when you can't say motherfucker, that's a motherfucker. That's a beautiful motherfucker right there. Yeah. That's Nia Long, motherfucker.
You know who? I mean? This is an unpopular, and yo, like I've gotten into screaming matches with other guys. Like when we having these conversations, who's bad? What's the chick that was on that show where she was a lawyer and she was banging the president? What was that? She married to Namdi Asamoah. Is that her name? What was the name of that?
Asamoah, Kerry Washington.
That's her name, Kerry Washington?
Yeah.
I feel that she was in Django too.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about her. Like, sometimes,
I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what saved Kerry Washington a lot, though? Not to say she's unattractive.
What?
Kerry Washington lips be. Lord
Nah.
have mercy. What?
Yo, shout out to
When she
Tamika.
get that little crying face she do when she got like a dramatic scene and
That's
them
my
lips,
problem.
you
That's
be
my
like,
problem
"Ooh,
with her. No, that's my
What?
problem with her.
you tripping."
She make that same damn face on every episode of that show and every movie she ever been in.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you say that because Denzel do the same shit in every movie and niggas eat it up and they love it. My dollar.
No, but listen, Denzel started losing me after Man on Fire. That was the last great Denzel movie, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Just saying.
Wait, Fences?
Fences.
Fences.
It's Mia. She's in Fences? Oh
No.
What?
I think they talking to each other in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yo. Okay, speaking of Fences, hey, bro, you probably gonna laugh at me, but I'm sorry. I'd have to take my shot. She older, but I wouldn't pass on it. I'm sorry. What's the John name from I think she's in Fences, no? She got that show, How to Get Away with Murder.
You really?
What's her name?
You gonna tell me Kerry Washington's ugly, but this woman's
I
attractive?
didn't say Kerry Washington was ugly. I'm saying she's not like she's got her moments, but she's not all the time bad.
Yeah, you smoking. I don't give a fuck what that school district say. They need to piss test you tomorrow. As soon as you walk in the door.
Everybody got to have a eye joint on.
Viola Davis. You
Viola
need to walk.
Davis.
What about her?
The old man in me would have to take her out at least once, bro. I promise you. Don't even ask me why. Well, that's the thing.
The old man in me. The old man in me would take out. The old man in me would take out Jennifer. What's her name that plays everybody's mom in every movie?
The chick that was like, I want a hot dog real bad. That chick?
No, is that
her name? Is Jennifer, the comedian chick, the white chick?
No. It's a black woman.
My bad,
she played everybody's mom in every movie. But yeah, Viola Davis is
Nah, hey, Viola Davis got her moments though. You got to give it. She's not bad, but she
when. What moments? What moments? What are these moments that you speak of?
Listen, I don't know why I find her remotely attractive.
In every movie, she's crying and her hair's not together. I think How to Get Away with Murder is the best she's ever looked in any movie. There's episodes in that show where she looks very presentable. You got to give it to her. And I guess I'm wrong. Whatever. I guess I'm wrong, but I think she's fine. I'm scared to see her in this new Black Panther movie.
No, that's gonna be different. She's gonna look bad. She's gonna look terrible in that movie. She got him.
Never touch her, Jim. Jennifer Lewis, that's her name. I take out Jennifer Lewis.
Hold on, I gotta look that up. Jennifer.
I'll take out Jennifer Lewis before I go out with Viola Davis. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not taking out no woman named Viola. I'm not taking out no woman named Viola.
Can cook. A woman named Viola can cook. She better be able to cook.
Of course.
Name like Viola.
You got one of them curved TVs.
Nah, hey, unpopular opinions. You ready for this one?
What?
I cannot stand this woman.
That's what I said, Irv. He got plenty of good movies after Man on Fire, man.
Bro, after what was Man on Fire before or after Training Day?
After. It was after Training Day.
It was after, right?
Yeah.
Name 2 movies.
The Equalizer, Fences, The Hateful Eight.
Bro,
it was good movies.
I told you the end of freaking Equalizer before the movie even finished. That shit was predictable. Man on Fire was not. Did you think he was going to trade for the little girl and die? No, you did not. Now you knew when they walked into that big ass Costco at the end of what you call it, he was going to end up winning, and the fat boy was going to lose weight, and the girl was going to get put on a bus to go to safety. You knew that shit was
I
gonna happen.
can't come home and be like, yeah, hey kids, this is my new girlfriend, Miss Viola. Like,
I don't got no kids.
I guarantee you, I'm willing to put a month's pay on this bet. I guarantee you, there is not a Viola in the United States of America that's under the age of 65.
No, I'll guarantee you there's a white girl named Viola that's probably like 15 or 13.
Oh my God.
That's not really a black woman
giving these new kids these old women names. Like if I ever meet like a 14-year-old little girl named Pearl, I'm gonna be mad as shit.
Bro, listen to me. Listen, I'm a high school teacher. Trust me.
They said Jennifer Lewis bipolar as hell. I'm cool.
She looked bipolar.
I'll go back to Viola then.
Yo, so anyway, my unpopular opinion too. I can't stand her at all. I cannot stand Jennifer Lopez. Can't stand her.
Oh,
don't like her. I think she's a fraud.
I don't like J-Lo as I'm not a music fan.
But people be like, she got an ass. I'm like, bro, I'm Puerto Rican. Half my cousins got that same body type. Like, it's Jones on 4th in Indiana that got that body type. Go down
go there. He said half my cousins. Wait a minute.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, she ain't special. She ain't special. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think J-Lo is anything special. And I tell people about that, about famous and rich people all the time. Like, you realize you can have that body, but you don't have a nutritionist, a personal chef, and a trainer. Not to mention, I know she's had some work done.
Of course.
You know what I mean? You have all these. That's why I keep telling people when they came out, when everybody was looking at the Kardashian sisters, you're not ugly, sweetheart. You're just broke.
Bro, think about
at the Kardashians. The Kardashians don't look nothing how they look when they were 18.
Have you seen the Chloe chick lately?
Yeah, she looks completely different.
Bro, she don't even look like the same person. Bill Burr says she used to be the linebacker of the family.
Hey, yo, she looks completely
she went
different.
From the linebacker to the Barbie doll.
Who's the home wrecking hoe? Oh, J-Lo.
Alicia Keys is too.
J-Lo got like what? This like her third marriage right here. She married Ben Affleck in Vegas.
She's already married Mark Anthony twice, damn near Alex Rodriguez twice, and now Ben Affleck. That chick though, I don't know. Anyway, that ain't none of my business. And I heard anyway, yeah.
They professional whores, man. Mariah Carey the same way.
Yep.
Mariah Carey just talented as fuck though. She can sing her ass off.
You know, Jennifer.
Listen. I don't know, man. I think that was love because when Alicia got with Swiss Beats, he was broke than a motherfucker. He was going through bankruptcy and all that shit.
No doubt, it's love. I mean, they're still together, but that don't mean that she ain't break that home up. What Martin used to say: "Don't break up a happy home." I think
that's why I just put a post up the other day. I said Steve Harvey's on his third marriage, but yeah, ladies still want to take relationship advice from him.
Yo, what about when Tony Rock said, who the fuck he said Steve Harvey married his mistress. Who made him the authority on black marriage? Remember that whole thing?
Steve Harvey married his mistress who got 2 kids that are brother cousins.
And he married his
sister cousins.
Best friend.
Who? Steve?
Yeah, wasn't Marjorie, that's his wife's name. Wasn't his
I
wife?
Thought she was just the side hoe.
Nah, can somebody confirm that in the chat? I think Bull started messing with her. She was his wife's best friend.
I thought she was just the side chick. I ain't know that was the best friend. That's fucked up.
Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody might be able to correct me. What's up, Angie?
That's fucked up.
What convo I wrote up on? Celebrity hoes. Angie already know. I don't even know how we got. Look,
we don't say celebrity hoes. We say celebrity whores.
Whores.
You know what I mean? We show them a little respect.
Yo, speaking of bad verses, Benny, I need you to chime in here.
We back to bad verses.
Just for 1 second. Just side note. Has Ludacris ever had a bad verse on like a record, especially a big record? Because I don't think so.
I would have to give him his props. Well, off the top of my head, I've never heard a bad verse from Luda.
Don't think I've ever heard a bad verse from Luda.
See, that's where we get to the niggas who really don't get enough recognition. Like Ludacris, as an artist, is dope as fuck. His music is like he can rap his ass off. I don't think niggas give Luda.
He had the right formula too. The way he used to deliver.
I need to hear a bad. I've never heard a bad Luda verse. I can't lie.
Nah, I can't.
I've never
He
heard
gave
a
me
bad
permission to
woman.
put your head back. Yeah, he
Yeah.
just he had a formula. You see the text, right?
I've never seen. Benny said hell yeah, but I've never seen a
Now look, I'm not talking about on the rec. I'm not talking about on albums. I'm saying anything that was like, especially a radio record. I honestly cannot say that I heard Ludacris because I don't buy albums. Like for being a record producer by trade, I never bought albums. I like songs. You know what I mean? And I listen to everything from Coldplay to Jay to whatever.
right.
Yeah, see, look, Irvin just said it. I'm telling you, I don't think Luda really had. I've never heard a bad verse from Luda. Maybe on a record, maybe on like a B-side joint, maybe. Every artist has a bad verse. I'm sure. No. I'm sure you're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm talking about if we're talking about at least the big records, the radio records, I could say that he never had a bad verse.
I never heard a bad verse.
Yo, I was telling Mont earlier, texting him, his Biggie impression is the funniest shit in the world, bro.
Oh,
yo, his Biggie impression is funny. Anyway, yeah, yo, shout out to Benny, Angie, Random Night Core, Tamika Jackson.
Shout out to everybody in here, man. If you in here right now, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in and listening to us and giving us y'all feedback and joining the conversation. Don't forget to share the live. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is the Reggie Bucum Podcast, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in with us.
Tamika, what you do for a living? Sound like you work at Fox.
If that's my dog, she
and our correspondents in the field, Tamika Jackson.
If that's my dog, she in Memphis.
Oh, you in Memphis?
She's a teacher of some sort.
Oh, Tamika, I'm coming out there.
I want to say therapist or something.
We got to go get some barbecue. You got to take me to the barbecue spot.
Yo, her husband, her cousin's boyfriend, they went to some spot in Memphis. Shit had a burger the size of your motherfucking back. You know what I mean? Like, no, they had a burger that was big as shit though, for real. Like, Benny, they had to cut that shit.
Not to cut you up, Benny had a good question, and you're right, but nah, I could say I had to say no to that. What about you? You see it?
What?
Benny says, so y'all was walking around saying Luda verses?
No, I wasn't going around. Now maybe if it was a popping song and I'm singing along to the song, but I wasn't just I couldn't give you a Luda verse off the top of my head right now.
Yo,
but Luda never gave me a whack verse though.
Yeah, you get what you pay for with Luda. But listen, you know another artist that his artists ruin songs?
Who is that?
Pun's artists ruin songs.
Yeah, that'd be the hard part when you're a major artist and you're trying to have other artists come up under you. Yeah, Meek is a therapist, but it's difficult sometimes, man, because those artists might not be dope to your fans how you think they're dope. You know what I mean? Or they might just not catch on.
Yeah, but yo, like Triple Sace, he ruined my favorite Pun song. He ruined it. And you gotta wait for his verse to finish to get to the damn Pun verse. It's the joint, Brave in the Heart, Amazingly Smart. That joint, that's my joint right there.
It's a lot of niggas like that though. A lot of niggas Luda had up under him was corny.
Yeah, Nelly had one boy that was dope. It was the boy Murphy Lee. I think Murphy Lee was dope.
He was the only one that had potential to go solo, but even Murphy Lee was
He wasn't a, you know what I mean? He was serviceable though. I'd much rather hear him on a verse than Mr. Officer. That dude was terrible.
Mac Main. That's why Mac Main is in the, like I said, he's in the fucking what you call it? Because he's trash.
He work at the label office.
Yeah, man. He's like CEO or you know what I mean, president or some shit of Young Money.
Yeah, he getting paid because that's somebody's man. That's
Wayne's man.
That's Wayne's man. Yeah,
that's Wayne's man. So he do the business side. He rap when he want to. But I don't know. Mac Main is not.
I didn't say Murphy Lee was like a god. I said he was. I much rather hear him. Man, Benny is. Benny is on me tonight, man. What happened, Paul?
He said Murphy Lee. What the fuck, man? I'm out of here. Man, I'm out of here. These niggas brought up Murphy Lee.
Nah.
What the hook gonna be? I don't need no hook on this beat.
His verse.
All I need is a beat, nigga.
But his verse on the
I forgot about that song. What the hook gonna be?
Straight to that. All right, would you rather hear a Memphis Bleak verse or
nigga, just put Cool Breeze on.
Cool Breeze? Hey, that's like, you know who I don't, who never needs to rap? Yo, bro. CeeLo was like the CeeLo
one hit wonders now.
Yeah.
CeeLo was a dope artist. I give it.
But
to him.
not a rapper though. He needed to
What?
not.
Goody Mob days, he was dope.
In Goody Mob days, yeah, but when he branched off, that record he got with Timbaland, that how can I possibly me and expect you was that song is dope until he starts.
Yo.
Matter of fact, hold on.
You said what about that? What about that though?
What?
Then possibly
This joint.
Be inconspicuous with my flow is ridiculous.
But
Crazy, bro.
okay, so go listen to that song.
Fucking that up.
It's dope.
This nigga's crazy.
It's dope until he dropped his rap verse after Timbaland. You like,
This nigga's crazy, man.
You tripping?
You
This nigga's
crazy?
crazy, man.
You crazy, man?
Yo, get him a drink, man.
He ain't drinking. He want to drink water. Talking about his allergy.
Hey,
Get
all right,
him a drink now.
I'm agitating y'all right now, and I love
What? What? Like, how do you even that song? And you choose that song to be your example.
You can't rap, my nigga.
Go listen to.
Bro, you bugging, man. I got more respect for you than that,
tripping.
bro. You bugging. You about to lose all your stripes.
That's why you froze, man. Because God know you on some bullshit.
God gonna take all the beans out your rice from here on out.
He said God is gonna take all the beans out your rice.
This nigga gonna have a cabinet with no adobo in it. Watch, he gonna be mad as shit.
Yo,
ain't gonna be no song, ain't no adobo in
it. Hey Betty, Tim Dog was the best rapper all time. Tim Dog.
Yo,
y'all remember Tim Dog? I was just talking about him today. Remember that?
I remember.
No, we talking about CeeLo, bro. You bugging about CeeLo.
Yeah,
you smoking, bro. No, you bugging, bro.
Give me two verses that change that literally. I go listen to tonight.
Fact, I will send you. What?
Send me links.
They call me.
Send me links.
I'm gonna send you a bunch of shit. What are you talking about, dog?
You know what?
They call me Lou Alcindor. I'll send you.
Nah. If you think
they call me Trilo Green, nigga, what are we talking about?
Trilo Green. hey, I knew all I had to do was agitate you, and you was gonna come back to the potty pot.
You talking crazy shit out here tonight.
You was at the gym doing push-ups like, oh hell no. Where you at? Gold's Gym right now?
Oh no, man.
He had Gold in the locker room like, hey, y'all need to give me like 3 minutes.
No, but you saying some crazy shit tonight, man.
Man, the chat wasn't working for me. I had to vocally chime in on this motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
I had to vocally chime in. No, but I don't.
Hey, I know I got a friend right there, Angie. I'm looking at you on the chat, Angie. Is CeeLo a dope rapper or a dope?
You need a friend. You need a friend talking like this.
I like him as a singer.
Is in quarrel right now.
I like him as a singer.
It's in quarrel.
Period. As a singer, he's incredible. As a rapper,
friendship is in between heaven and hell right now in peril. You gotta figure this shit out right now, dog.
Let me guess. You like Gwen Stefani rapping too?
No. What you're not gonna do? You're not gonna sit here and compare CeeLo to Gwen Stefani.
This your train stop, dog. Sarcastic.
What was the kid's name from Backstreet Boys that tried to rap? What was the dude's name? I'm gonna put him up against CeeLo.
I don't even want.
Man, come on, you being disrespectful, dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't like CeeLo personally. As a rapper, as a singer, I love him. As a rapper, no. What's next? You gonna tell me that Nappy Roots was dope too?
So you gonna tell me he wasn't the best nigga out of fucking
Goody Mob?
Yes, Goody Mob.
I'll agree with you on that.
All right, come on, bro. Like, what we talking about?
I don't mean he was great.
Bro.
Y'all gotta chill. Oh, so wait, is Benny? Am I angering everybody on the damn chat?
Yeah, you tripping. CeeLo was dope, especially for that time.
Well, you know what? Maybe I just gotta go back and listen to some stuff. Maybe
you do need to.
Okay, here's an argument I had 3 years ago with a boy from the South. He trying to tell me that Andre 3000 is more lyrical than Black Thought, and I'm sorry, but I will fight that.
That's an argument, though.
That's a good argument.
That's a great debate, though. That's
but he was telling me that there was no competition. I'm like, bro, you being disrespectful. Like, at least Like, all right, if you don't like Thought, you
That's
don't.
that's a demographic argument, bro.
Because most people from the South
anything
is
below
gonna say
Virginia, anything below Virginia gonna say Andre
anything
3000.
below the Mason Dixon, motherfuckers is gonna say Andre 3000 is the
South
most
of the
lyrical
border
rapper
niggas gonna
ever.
say them south of the border niggas gonna say Andre 3000.
They gonna say the most lyrical rapper ever.
Who do it, the white boy Hacha?
Like, come on, Playboy. Ain't nobody hotter than
You know Andre?
Playboy.
You know Andre 3000?
Three stacks, baby.
3000.
Anyway, whatever. We talking about unpopular opinion.
That get up, get out, and get something. Come on, man.
Is that a CeeLo joint?
You talking about a verse, nigga?
That's a Goody Mob joint, but CeeLo verse on there was crazy.
I'm willing to concede if I'm wrong. That's
Nappy Roots was fire.
They had one good song. All my life, been on.
Them country boys on the ride. Oh no, hell no.
The best thing to ever come out of the world, out of the Nappy Roots world, was my man. What's his name?
Anthony Hamilton. Kentucky. No, he brought them out.
What?
Did he bring them out?
Yeah, they were like artists he was helping develop. Anthony was already. Everybody done already saw his nappy beard.
I didn't know that. Anthony Hamilton's that boy though.
How you don't know who Black Thought is, Angie? The lead rapper for the Roots.
All right, wait a minute.
Angie, I'm gonna come up to Memphis. We're gonna get some barbecue.
No, Angie is in Virginia.
Records. Oh no, my bad. It's Tamika Jackson is doing this.
Who is in the Nappy Roots movement? First of all, before we agree with this,
Nappy Roots, Anthony Hamilton was bringing them out. Like he was featuring them on his.
It was too many balls in that group to really even. It was like 8 balls.
You saying the nigga that started is the best nigga? You can't do that. Come on,
I didn't say that. I said that because I thought that Anthony Hamilton came out of that movement. I didn't realize that Anthony Hamilton helped him. I was wrong about that. God, guys, you guys are so mean.
Because you already let it off with the CeeLo talk.
It's pre-Friday. You talking
the CeeLo slander.
CeeLo slander would not be tolerated.
The CeeLo slander.
It would not be tolerated. We can't do that tonight. No, Jim.
All right, let's go to the country song singers now.
I ain't at the Jim. Jimmy.
Hey, don't say
the
what. My
only
favorite country band is Dixie Chicks.
No, the only thing I know
is
Mom,
remember when you used to ride around the hood banging the Dixie Chicks?
I played Landslide. Landslide was hard, bro.
Bro, people would be looking in the car like, what the fuck?
Yo,
you playing the Dixie Chicks?
Landslide was hard, bro. No way, bro. I like a good song.
Fuck you niggas know about little Kenny Chesney.
I'm gonna respect it.
I like a good song too.
Little Kenny Chesney.
Even the black kid, even my black students love Big Green Tractor. Taking for a ride on my big green tractor.
No, I don't do that.
Now, Tractor Sexy is my shit. She thinks my tractor sexy. Yeah, nigga.
New Ford is on the Jeep.
Hey. This nigga came in singing Rowdy Rich. That's the closest he got to country music.
The Nelly, the Georgia Florida line joint was dope. With
I don't think he gets enough credit either. I think Rowdy Rich is like one of the dopest.
How do y'all feel about that Nelly song? That all in my head, over and over again.
I think that was smart money wise to do the little country crossover.
Horrible. That was fucking horrible.
It was
horrible song, but white people loved it.
That was fucking horrible. But the reverse of that song is that fucking Old Town Road.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fucking hate when they do that shit, the mashups.
And
I really
folk
don't.
Music meets hip hop.
I really never like
Nelly,
when it walks meets fucking Crunk.
I really I've never liked Old Town Road, man.
Yo, Walton and Crunking at the same time.
Crunk and Walter battle. Like, what the fuck?
I'm at a
hold down. Home. Nursing fucking home when niggas forgot their medicine or something.
I'm at a hold down. I'm at a dollar party hold down.
Ma, don't act like you wasn't in the club with the and the lights. Remember that?
Love techno music, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't fucking lie about it. Niggas in the rap, niggas in the hip hop room.
Nah. What you mean? This is the everything room. I listen to Frank Sinatra. I'm listening to Sinatra right now.
Listening to Blue Eyes.
What Benny said?
Nah, any good music, man. Because Angie didn't know who Black Thought was, so Benny said she fired.
Nah, it's all good. What are you gonna do? Sometimes
What are you gonna do?
Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, fight the kid. What do you want?
Fuck out of here.
Say out loud.
They always ask questions. Italians always ask questions. What am I, an asshole? Huh? The fuck
nightmares tonight about that CeeLo Green comment.
CeeLo, he said CeeLo was trash, man.
Yo, so
wake up in the middle of the night like CeeLo. Like
hey, so basically, I won't be on anymore.
Wake up in the middle of the night, like get up, get out,
get something.
Yo, why your man Mystical going to jail for the same shit again?
Because that nigga is what he is. He is what he is.
Bro, you ain't lying.
That nigga said surprise. I said you was.
Nobody was surprised.
Nobody was surprised, Mr.
Yo, that's another impression you mastered, bro.
What we know about you?
You didn't hear my "It Ain't My Fault" freestyle.
Nah.
Yo. What 50 Cent say? What 50 Cent say in Power? Whatever they say that nigga did, that nigga did.
Yeah.
Whatever they say he did that shit.
Exactly.
You know where he fucked up, Mike?
What?
He fucked up when he put that Tarantula album out.
Why? That was my shit. No. He been saying this shit, bro.
He got a song called "The Pussy Crook."
He been saying this shit in music, bro.
He has a song called "The Pussy Crook." I can't make this shit up. He been stealing pussy for years. The Tarantula album came out in 2001.
First of all, you're not understanding. You're not a real Mystical fan. He been saying that shit throughout his screams. He decided that nobody was listening to him, so I had to name a song.
He been saying that shit throughout his screams.
You know what I'm saying? I take it. I don't buy it.
Mott was reading between the lines.
Yo, no, I was a Mystical fan, bro.
Shit. Yeah, you know.
He's been saying this shit in his screams. In his screams, it's hilarious to me.
Yeah, when you scream and put a harmonies on "Take the Pussy," bro, come on, everybody gonna say it.
So Mystical is the Harvey Weinstein of rap music.
So he got out, right? He got out, and it was a charge that came out like 2016. The charge was just dropped in like 2020, and then they had this new case that just came down, and they caught him. They went in the house. He had all types of drugs and shit. I was like, "Oh, this." No,
man. But what I heard was this girl was fucking with him when he was locked up from the shit that he did before. So she already knew what was going on.
That she already knew.
So does that make her liable?
Yeah, they was getting coked up and high together. She decided she was going to get sober while he was still high. So
she ain't got no fight dog in that fight, man.
Oh, dog, you know how many times Bobby and Whitney had the night, bro? That's a normal Thursday, nigga.
Yo, that's a normal Thursday.
Fucking addicts, nigga. They don't static, you ain't an addict.
Yo, Don,
ain't no static, you ain't an addict.
Real cash, real rap, man.
That's hilarious.
You need to do stand up one time in your life, bro.
Never, dog.
I think you would do well.
Never, dog. As soon as I get booed, I would never try to make a joke.
If Mont did stand up, it would have to be this way.
Yeah. You can't see. Just give them random topics.
Wow. Random topics.
You gotta let Mont.
CeeLo. Just go say fuck CeeLo. I'm up there, dog. What we talking about, gang?
You could be mad at me about the CeeLo thing, but he's a better.
I've been at the range practicing for a moment like this.
I also did not listen
like
to
Goody Mob, nigga.
Nah.
He drew from his waist so fast.
Why are you stupid, bro? Nah, I don't know. But see, I also didn't like none of the Master P stuff. Aside
we got
from
10 minutes left, fellas. Just letting y'all know we got 10 minutes left. And how dare you say that shit in the last 10 minutes?
See, we will start another one right after this.
Right. What the fuck are you talking about?
We would not do that, my man. We
won't. Come on, a couple records, man. Not.
What song? All right, now granted, he wasn't the best rapper.
Y'all was buying all them shitty records from the Jamaicans on Fish Street.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, you was. I know.
I was.
$5 for the tapes. You had them all.
Actually, the down south shit was $3. Because nobody was buying it.
Nobody
was buying that shit back then.
Yeah, you right.
Down south music didn't become mainstream, and I'm gonna tell you this: down south music, and I'm not talking about like Outkast and all that. I know they're down south, but I'm talking about like the hood down south music.
Yeah, like underground.
It didn't become mainstream until whole brick, quarter brick, half brick, hey, or whatever.
This nigga see me walking down 5th Street down the yellow brick road and shit. He take the fucking he take the little fucking cloth off of the down south shit from me. Like, oh, he got it.
All the dust come off it.
Yeah, he keep it hitting for the regular street niggas. I got walk down.
Dominican boy like
mystical. I got mystical. I got
soldier. I got some Soldier Slim for you.
I didn't like any of that shit.
Got some 8-ball MJG here for you. The only reason I know because I was listening to all that shit getting teased about it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, bro.
My homies used to tease the hell out of me, man.
I couldn't do it.
When I did my little 1 year,
was hot though, man.
That's all they was listening to in fucking community college. My man from Texas and shit. He put me on. Oh, listen, nigga. You like some?
The nigga came from Texas to go to the CCP.
Yeah.
The nigga came from Texas.
No, my man ran track. No, he ran track to Nike.
Oh, all right.
Oh shit! You know I'm down at the community college now. You know that, right?
That was community high.
Holy shit! Oh, community high.
Everybody hung out at the fucking gym.
Ah, okay.
What was that year? I can tell you what year it was. I can tell you how old I was. What was the year that Meech would know this because he was sports buff. Pause. What was the nigga from Orlando when he missed them shots? Nick Anderson, I think his name was.
Kenny. No, Nick Anderson.
Ooh, I don't know what game it was.
Free throws.
Free throws. Listen, the next year he was down there practicing at community college. Oh, he was tearing his ass up. Pause. You can't shoot. You're buck.
Really?
Yo, bro, listen. To the point he just stopped practicing. He just walked away with the ball just bounced by itself.
Are you serious?
The slow dribble, the bomb.
Why he did the sound effects of the ball?
This slow dramatic dribble, he just walked away like these niggas.
Bang.
How the ball sound again? Pause. And a hush went over the crowd. Oh yeah. Hey, listen, man. I wish we had 2 more hours. Shit. Master P much better behind the scenes. I agree. Great business.
No, man. Man. How you think he got to that point, man? From the rapping and the hustling, man. You crazy, man.
I didn't say. Listen, the guy's a great businessman.
Ice cream man.
Any nigga that can come on and make it, and any motherfucker that can come on and go,
this guy's tripping, man.
And make you love it, he's a genius. And he has some hood classics.
Hood
classic movies.
What you gonna do?
How you do that day?
Dude, I just
How you do that day? Come on, son.
Dope. That record was dope.
He even shouted this out in How You Do That Day.
What? What? How you do that day?
Oh, man, you bugging, bro.
I must be because
you are, bro.
Look at your
I didn't like any of that shit.
He got
you was too busy playing
Take
me, y'all. You playing that shit.
That was, hey, you don't act like you wasn't banging that.
I got it on my playlist right now.
He was down there playing Spring Love. Come back to me.
Yeah, that's my shit. I got it on my playlist, man. Bro, listen, I'm a connoisseur of music, my nigga. I listen to everything.
This is on my playlist all the time.
Listen.
What's
that?
Remember, hey Pete, remember I had that neon with the loud ass system in it?
Yeah, when you used to
remember the first. Listen, before we go up, the first loud system they stole all the CDs. Remember?
Yeah,
I had techno, disco, fucking rock and roll, country, hip hop. They stole that CD book. They probably was confused in the motherfucker.
Shout out to the old school, man. This nigga said CD book.
Hey,
you remember the book back in the day? Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Mont used to also do $110 on the 95 in that neon. Remember that time we was going up to Delaware?
Yeah, I tore that shit up,
bro.
buck 10 in the
we went to
neon.
court. We went to court about that engine for like 10 years.
For real?
Hell yeah, nigga, lemon law. I was tearing that shit up for
Bro. You was getting up into the 110s, 115s, right?
He said, "Hell yeah, the lemon law,
bro." In a freaking
that was a common anomaly.
Yeah. When we would go out and the last seat was in Mont's car, I'd be like, "Oh, shit, here we go."
They call me Paul Darker too. That's my other nickname. True, you know?
I'm
Paul
telling you.
Darker.
Somebody
stole my CD book
out the cellar. I was bad as shit.
Yeah, man, them CD books is vibe. It was heavy as shit too.
Yeah,
like
but because people don't understand the amount of time and effort you took into getting and obtaining each one of these CDs to add to your collection.
No, you understand. I had a little.
You put it in there behind the book cover or whatever it was. The little,
man, you understand, bro.
Alphabetical order.
I had a little CD spot in Bethlehem, PA that I would go to. He had all the old school shit on CD. Like anything that you wanted, like Leaders of the New School, all that shit. People would trade their CDs in.
Oh wow!
Yeah. It was like one of them kind of record stores. So you would just go in there and just pick out what CDs you want and just, yo, man, listen.
Shout out to Chubb Montega.
Shout out to Chubbs, man. That's my guy.
What's up, little bro?
That's another boy I've been listening to for like 3 years because of Mont and never met
Chubb. Yeah, Chubb's dope. Y'all definitely gotta check out Chubb Montega if y'all haven't, man. Go get that. He got all the CDs. Go on Apple Music and just type in Chubb Montega. Go on YouTube, type in Chubb. Anything. Chubb is dope, man.
Mont used to teleport in that fucking neon, bro.
Yeah, that was the shit. Then they try to catch it. Say, well, he got rims on it, so fucked up the transmission. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I was too cool in that jump.
And so where we at on time? We just about to wrap him up.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes. All right. So
we got 5 minutes left.
Benny, I can't do the live tonight, but I'm gonna give you a request for the live next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on there and I'm gonna hold you down as much as I can. Pause. You know what I mean? Because you said some outlandish things on this episode.
There would not be any held down.
That shit is subjective, man. I ain't gonna let y'all bully me, man.
Ain't nobody trying to bully you.
Yeah, you saying crazy shit.
Bellis, my nigga.
Oh man,
Bellis and shit, dog.
Damn sure.
Well, me and Angie think that he's a better singer than a rapper. So there you go.
And y'all are from a different planet.
Where are you getting this from, though? Because the crazy song, like, I'm confused.
Children don't sing from the planet y'all from.
Man can sing, bro. Better than he can
I'm
rap.
not saying he can't sing. I've seen the nigga and I've heard the nigga on American Dad. He was on American Dad singing about hot tubs and shit. I remember. Listen, he's dope, but
he's from a planet where kids don't laugh. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God. He said I'm from a planet where
he
kids
says T-Lo Green is a whack rapper. Pretty much.
I didn't say he was trash. I said I don't.
Angie talking about she got your back. Who got her back and your back, dog?
Hey, me and Angie go back to back with a couple knives and get it popping.
Y'all out here looking like Sharice Theron and motherfucking. Y'all are too.
Y'all out here looking like Sharice Theron.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Yo,
y'all wilding, dog.
They are wilding, man. They both wilding.
Damn, this episode is good. I like it.
Listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We got a couple minutes left before we get out of here, but we appreciate y'all tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Please subscribe.
We be strong with this one.
The Cowboys gonna get their ass whooped this year. A lot.
We're not getting into that.
Every year, and we the first.
We're not getting into that.
And I'm out on this.
Chubb's a Cowboys fan too. We're not getting into that, man. Yeah,
my father-in-law is from Texas. He's a
diehard. Who wants to box at the fucking Philadelphia Stadium? Nobody. Everybody comes down to Texas Stadium. We got convertible seats. We got motherfucking Texas Bullhorn. Everything. Come on down, niggas. Come on.
You good? You feel good about yourself now? You all right?
I just want to get that off my chest. I feel better now.
Yeah, my father-in-law is a diehard Cowboys fan. I got to hear that shit all the time. My wife, my father-in-law, and the two brothers.
Kiss him on the forehead for me.
I keep telling you, anybody make a phone call, it's cool. True. Yeah. Hey, you know who wrote that record though?
Who?
Bro, You know who wrote that fucking song?
What
Bruno
song?
Mars. Bruno
That
Mars.
fuck you song?
Him and another guy wrote that song. That was supposed to be a Bruno record.
He talking with beer lips. He ain't been drinking no beer. He need a beer or 2 or 4.
You got H2O lips right now.
I don't drink.
Wait, so I see you driving around town and the
He
girl
need some
I
apple.
love.
He need apple
Yeah.
oil. Get him some apple.
That's a Bruno Mars wrote that.
Bruno Mars and one of
I'm
his.
not
co-writers.
I'm not surprised. Right? I'm not surprised.
Yeah, Bruno Mars.
Get that nigga a drink.
I can hear it.
I think I need to go get one when I get out of here. I'm playing some golf too.
Man, you need to drink before you get in here. Pause.
So listen, man. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up, man. Because until next week, when Pete can say some more outlandish shit.
All right, I see y'all niggas in 2 weeks. I'm out of here, bitch.
2 weeks. We ain't your fucking. We not no kids, man.
Nah, 2 weeks. Stay on, because you know what I mean.
Nah, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's been the Reggie Bucum Podcast. I am your boy Meech Castro, man. It's my guy Pete. Tune in with us every Thursday. What we gonna do? 7:00 every Thursday.
Did Mont leave?
Yeah, he's out there. That's him.
Mont's like a rogue. He's rogue.
Yeah, that was mine. He's like a rogue member of this podcast, man.
Yeah.
Whenever he decides to hop on, he'll hop on. But pretty much. But we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And we're gonna see y'all next Thursday at 7:00, man. Same place, same time. Remember to share the YouTube channel, tell your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate y'all, man. And we're out of here.
Don't tell Tilo I was talking shit about him on the podcast either.
You know they're gonna tell CeeLo.
Yo, Angie, thank you for having my back. Y'all be safe, man. Chubb, Angie, Tamika Jackson. Did Benny leave? I think Benny.
We're gonna have to bring Mika up here next time on the next show.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all fucking with us, man. We out of here.
All right, man.